waited by the window pane through summer sun and autumn rain, a teacup cold, a coat unclaimed, each day the same, each silence named. The world went on, the sky turned gray, the letters stopped one distant day, but still he sat with hope grown thin, a phantom smile, a worn out hymn. He waited by the window still. The wind would knock, the glass would chill, but no one came, no curtain stirred, just memories he never heard. The lamp grew dim, the flowers died, the photo framed was never pride. He whispered names, the night forgot a time, a train, a lover lost. He waited by the window's lights through every dusk and sleepless night. And though the world forgot his face, he waited still in that same place. I sealed the words with careful grace, a trace of hope, your faded face, a stamp aside, a trembling name. I sent it off, but back it came. The ink was dry, the paper creased, but every line still cried for peace. The postmark said, address unknown, but I still wrote like love had grown. Return to sender, unread, unseen, a message lost in might have been. No eyes to weep, no lips to speak, just silence tied in ribbanding. The mailbox creaked, the wind stood still, like time itself had caught a chill. I held the page, now marked declined, but still I read you line by line, return to sender, but not to me, for part of me still sailed that sea, and though it failed, I'd write again 1,000 hopes in fountain pen. She sits where the has to bend and break, the teacup full she doesn't take. The ticking stopped 1 year ago, but still she waits in silent glow. The curtains move, the light turns pale, a letter sealed without a tale. No voice, no cry, no final line, just quiet like a closing spine. The clock in her silence does not chime, its hand still trapped in borrowed time. No bells, no strikes, no grand display, just love that paused and stayed that way. They ask if she remembers when, but answers fade like ink and pen. She only hums a lullaby that once was his beneath July. The clock in her silence gently grieves for things not said in hearts like leaves. And in that hush she holds him tight, forever lost in not quite night. We dance beneath the chandelier, one step too close, one breath too near. The first was soft, a dream, a chance, but no one stayed for the second dance. The violins began again, but you were gone like summer rain. The crowd moved on, the music swayed, and I stood still where we once stayed. Shadow of the second dance, a ghost of touch, a mist romance. You spun away, the night grew still, and time forgot what we could feel. I've danced with others, smiled and turned, but never felt the same heartburn. The song returns in quiet halls where silence echoes, footsteps small. Shadow of the second dance still lingers like a lost last chance. The lights went down, the crowd moved past, but I still waltz with what won't last. We carved it in the winter air, a vow too fragile, soft and rare. You said you'd write, I said I'd wait, but seasons tend to shift their fate. No storm, no scream, no last regret, just drifting tides and things we let the stars still shine where we once stood, but not the way they said they would. The promise we forgot still floats between the rain, not quite broken, not quite pain. It lingers in the quiet space where time erased your name, your face. No box of letters, no goodbye, just Sunday nights that pass me by. And when I hear that minor key, the echo brings you back to me. the promise we forgot, like jazz that fades too soon, still hums beneath the silver moon. And though we walked a different plot, I still remember what we yesterday, just like before, 2 cups untouched beside the door. The ivy climbs, the railing bends, but time forgets where love begins. You used to hum a melody while jazz poured out from AM3. The city lights, the wind, the wine, all whispered you were almost mine. Echoes on the balcony where laughter danced so carelessly. Now every breeze recalls your voice, a silence made without a choice. I speak aloud, though no one's near. Your name dissolves, then reappears, and in the hush of twilight air, I swear I see you standing there. Echoes on the balcony still sway in minor harmony. No doors to close, no steps to trace, just echoes I cannot replace. Yesterday, loud Scott and leather's love. I'm yesterday, this feeling ever good. I'm yesterday, how mad story too. from yesterday. I wrote it on a Tuesday night in candles glow, not morning light. Each chord was laced with things unsaid, with every note a word you fled. I sang it once behind closed doors, no stage, no crowd, no encores. The verses held what I concealed, a heart too soft to be revealed. The song you never heard still lingers in the key of how I wished you looked at me. It plays in rooms where I once cried, a tune that lives though never tried. I used to name, I placed your name between the lines, in metaphors and shadowed rhymes. And though I never let it show, the bridge still bends where feelings go. The song you never heard, a secret in the night, a quiet score we're without the light. But if you ever feel a sigh, that's me just singing low nearby. I never wrote your name, you see, but every rhyme begins with we. The ink runs slow, the page turns still, yet you're the pulse my verses fill. I spoke in metaphors and dust, in shadow shaped by hope and must. You were the pause in every line, the silent sound I call divine. The name between the lines, unread but so defined. It hides beneath the song I sing, like winter sleep beneath the spring. You'll never know the chords you claim, or how each note still holds your name. And though I signed it with no clue, every lyric still bleeds you. between the lines still hums in minor signs, and if you listen past the word, you'll hear a name you never heard. The morning fog has touched the glass where once your shadow used to pass. I trace the mist, but not your face, just outlines time refuse to place. Your comb still rests beneath the pain, but scent and sound no more remain. I breathe and write with fingertip the ghost of names I let slip. Frost on the mirror, like things unsaid, a fleeting glimpse of what we meant. Each breath reveals, each wipe denies the way we lived in short goodbyes. The silence curls around the frame, a silver hush that holds your name, and in the chill I almost see the you that used to look at me. Frost on the mirror, then it's gone, like all the things we once leaned on. But every winter you return in fading glass where memories burn. Turn the dial at 2:30. The air was thick, the static grew. Between the hum, I caught a line, a song that once was yours and mine. The stage generation drifted in, then died, like all the things we left untied. Your voice was there, then far away. A radio that couldn't stay, static on the dial. Your echo fades in style. 1 second there, then out of range, like hearts that knew but couldn't change. The music warps, the rhythm stalls, like footsteps down forgotten halls. I wait between the broken air, hoping you're still somewhere there, static on the dial, like truth that stayed on trial. No frequency could hold your name, but still I search through his and flame. We stood where silence kissed the stone, a bridge between the might unknown. The city slept, the stars looked on, but all we did was linger long. You almost spoke, I nearly stayed. The moment bent but wouldn't sway. 2 hearts that swelled but didn't fall. The night too wide, the words too small. A bridge we never crossed, where neither gained and both had lost. No hand was held, no vow was tossed, just echoes where the light got lost. The years moved on as years will do, with other names and different truths. But sometimes when the sky turns gray, I walk that bridge the same old way. A bridge we never crossed still hums beneath the midnight frost. And though we live, and though we lied, we left tucked beneath old postcards torn, a rusted key, a ribbon worn. I never said what it unlocks, but every year I check that box. If it's no door I walk through now, no lock remains, no binding vow, but still it lies in cedar sleep, a secret I have sworn to keep. The key inside the drawer still holds what came before, not for the hands, not for the game, but for the heart that chose to wait. You left it here, or maybe not. Perhaps I kept it half forgot, but something soft inside me knows it turns a door I never chose. The key inside the drawer, unspoken metaphor. And though I've lived behind new walls, one part of me still hears it call. We used to lie beneath the sky and count the stars with half-closed eyes. We never said which one was ours, but dreams still flickered in those hours. No wish was made, no vow was cast. We let the moment simply pass. Yet in the hush between the lines were stories brighter than the signs. The stars we never named still shimmer on the shame. They hold the love we never claimed, the truth we let remain unnamed. I see them still on certain nights when wind is low and sky is right. I smile and whisper in the dark of stars that never bore a mark. The stars we never unrestrained flame. They shine on roads we never came, and keep us close, though not the same. As yesterday, the hallway dark, the windows drawn, but in one room the lights stayed on. No footsteps crossed that wooden floor, yet still it glowed behind the door. They say it's waste. They say it's strange to leave it lit when nothing's changed. But I can't sleep with all lights gone. I need to know you're not just gone. One light stayed on through every night, a flicker holding back the night, not bright enough to check the flame and whisper softly just your name. It doesn't ask for much. This glow, just proof that love still wants to know. One stayed on beyond the end, not waiting now, just trying to mend. And though the dark may steal the dawn that single light stays on. The shoes were gone, the keys still hung, the kettle cold, the clock's unsung, the door not slammed, the bed not made, just quiet in the lightless shade. She left no note, no folded line. just absence traced in glass and time. The morning came but felt untrue, like jazz that stops midway through. She never said goodbye, no reason, no reply, just vanished like a whispered lie, a love too still to even die. I asked the walls, I asked the floor, what happens when there's no more? The records spin but skip her name, a song that never ends the same. She never said goodbye, no echo, not a cry, just silence where we used to be, and every room forgetting me. The station clock struck 3:30, but only shadows stood with me. Your coat was light, my hands were bare, a quiet wind, an empty stare. We said perhaps, but not too late. The platform hummed a twist of fate. You looked away, I held my breath. Then came the screech, and distance left. The train we missed still rides in mist, not bound by steel, but by what kissed the edge of lips that dared not plead, a love too slow to match its speed. Now sometimes when I hear the track, I wonder if you still look back, not for regret or even pain, just to recall that ghost of train. The train we missed still turns and twists on midnight rails and things unkissed. It never stopped, it never swayed, but part of me is still delayed. The book you gave still holds your name in cursive ink that never came. I stop before the final part, afraid of what might break my heart. You said don't rush, just take your time. So I left it at the second rhyme. But every night beneath the sheet, that unread page still felt complete. The page I never read still whispers in my head. Not torn, not lost, just left unsaid. A quiet vow that love had bled. And maybe now you think I knew, but fear can be a curtain too. It's not that I forgot your thread, I simply feared what might be said. The page I never read still sleeps beside my bed. One sentence more and I'd have seen how close we were to what had been. She says curls with steady hand, a look rehearsed, a smile she planned. But in the glass beyond the frame, a second self won't play the game. The lipstick red, the pearls align, but something darker hides behind. She wipes the trace, but not the ache. The mirror knows what hearts won't fake. Behind the mirror's light, still waits for who she used to be. No one asks, and she won't show the dream she lost a year ago. But in the silence of the glass, she whispers truths that never pass. But every night when lights grow thin, she meets herself and looks within. We share a couch, a cup of song, but something in the air feels wrong. Your hand is here, your eyes are kind, but still I feel we've slipped behind. The teacup warms, the record plays, yet words just fall in quiet haze. I search for you in breath and tea, but all I find is memory. The fog between us grew, not sudden, but it's true. Like mist that forms when hearts delay and slowly turns the light to gray. You speak, I nod, we share the space, but not the pulse, not face to face. And though you smile, I know that part. We both got lost before the start. Between us stays, it weeps in subtle ways, and though we never said goodbye, we drift beneath the quiet sky. It's always 3:05. The cafe by the willow tree. Same table near the window's bend, same song they play, just like back then. I order tea, I sit and wait, pretend I'm early, not too late. No message sent, no date in ink, just heart and time, too scared to think. Same time, same place, still hoping for your face. Though years have blurred the lines we drew, I come just in case you do. The waiter smiles, he knows the scene. The girl who waits for someone unseen. And every year I let it be. The maybe still belongs to me.
Not in haste, a few old clothes, a touch of grace, the zipper side, the fabric new, a maybe wrapped in midnight blue. She sat beside it for a while. No tears, no talk, no practice smile, just fingertips upon the clasp, a plan too soft for her to grasp. She left the suitcase closed, the door, the gently froze, not leaving, no, but not quite home. A silence stitched into the foam. untouched but filled with unseen care. He made the bed, she tied her hair, but no one asked, no one dared. She left the suitcase closed, where questions stay enclosed, and love that stands but does not plead still folds itself in what we need. The key still works, the light still hums, the air still smells of midnight drums. Room 214, the door creaks slow, like even time forgot to go. The curtains hang like frozen waves, the mirror holds what silence saves. The phone still waits for names we said, the bed untouched, still half a bed. Room 214 still holds our breath, the laugh we left, the love, the death. And though I leave, I never quite, it keeps me there in amber light. The man at desk, he doesn't ask. He knows we wore no wedding mask, just two soft ghosts with keys in hand. A love the world won't understand. Room 214, not quite a dream, but somewhere love once dared to lean. And though you're gone, I stay unseen between the sheets and in between. I saw him last in frame and fade, a cigarette, a shadow play. The way he smiled, not quite the same since color left and took his name. He danced in reels of silver light, in suits too dark, on streets too bright. I reach for him, but touch the screen. He lives somewhere I've never been. He only exists in black and white, in smoky rooms, in quiet night. A still of love that once burned bright now flickers dim without the fight. No voice remains, just silent grace. No warmth, no breath, just time and space. But when the projector starts to hum, I see him come and come undone. Forgotten days. The box set by the hallway door, 3 moves ago, or maybe 4. Inside a scarf, a book, a note, a coat you wore, a song you wrote. The zipper stiff, the air smells old, like something shy that can't be told. I meant to sort, to throw, to keep, but some things beg to just sleep deep. Things I never unpacked still weigh down all I lack. From room to room they came with me, ghosts sipped in soft uncertainty. A ring I wore, then chose to hide. A birthday card you never signed. They wait in dark, in cloth and tape. Love folded into quiet shape.
left your novel on my shelf, next to the one I wrote myself. Both bookmarks stuck at page 1, 2, where stories pause just like we do. We read aloud on rainy nights, with coffee stains and candlelight. But life turned loud and we turned slow, and left the end we'll never know. The books we never finished, their pages still untwisted. Between the lines our names remained, in margins soft with joy and strain. The words we skipped, the truth we guessed, the chapters where we did our best. Now dust has made the binding weave, a story that forgot.